Hi guys, my name is Bappy Hamed and welcome to my YouTube channel. So guys, I think you already know that I have started MCP series on my YouTube channel. So in our previous video, we have already understood about this MCP. We saw how MCP works and what is the advantage to use this particular MCP. So guys, in this video, I'm going to show you how we can set up the MCP server on the Cursor IDE. So we can set up this MCP server on different applications, like we can use with the help of cloudy desktop. You can also use Cursor IDE. Okay, there also you can set up this MCP server. So there you just need to do some configuration. I will let you know how to do it. So after this particular demo, I will also show you how we can create different AI agents, okay, with the help of LangChain and this MCP tools. Okay. So in this video, first of all, let's try to see what are the setup you need going forward. Let's say whenever we'll try to develop different applications, so these are the setup should be ready. So let's try to do all the setup. Then after that, we'll try to start the development part. So I think you already remember in my previous video, I have already explained about the MCP, how MCP works. So let's say this is the MCP diagram. So you can see here we are having three kinds of component like MCP host, MCP client, and MCP server. Okay. So what happens? First of all, we just try to use the MCP host. So host can be anything. So as a host, you can use different let's say application. You can use clouded desktop. Either you can use Cursor ID. Okay. So in this video, I'll show you how we can use the Cursor ID as a host. So see, these are the IDs having LLM integration. That's why we can use it. So Cursor ID is nothing but it's a copy of the Visual Code Studio only. So this is the a real fork of the VS Code. So on top of that, what they did, they added the LLM functionality. That means they integrated the large language model there. So real time actually it can analyze your code. It can give you the code suggestions. Okay. Even you can explain the code. So different tasks you can perform whenever you are doing the coding. That means here Cursor IDE is a MCP host and it is using something called MCP client to connect with the MCP server. Okay. That means the MCP integration we already have on the Cursor IDE. So Cursor IDE developer team has already integrated the MCP functionality with their applications. Okay, that's why we'll be using this Cursor IDE. Okay, not any other tools, because any other tools doesn't have the MCP integration with that. And other tools are there, like another application is there called Cloudy Desktop. So in the Cloudy Desktop, you will be also getting the MCP integration. So that's why as of now, there are these two applications you will be getting over the internet, like the Cloudy Desktop and the this one Cursor ID. Okay, so because it has the MCP, okay, MCP, let's say functionality in their applications. And again, guys, I'm telling you here the Cursor ID I'm going to use. Okay, so as a host, okay, as a host actually I'm going to use this Cursor ID. Internally this Cursor ID is using MCP client. Okay, it is using something called MCP client because it already has the MCP functionality, and with the help of MCP client, okay, it will try to communicate with the MCP server. That means with the help of it will try to communicate with different services. Okay, so this is the idea. So later on I will also show you how we can create our own custom server. Okay, own custom MCP server, own custom, let's say, MCP host. So there we'll be using another, let's say, MCP tools. This is also a Python package called MCP use. Okay, with the help of that also we can create our custom MCP host. Okay, instead of using these are the closed source application, we can create our own let's say MCP host, and we can with the help of this with the help of MCP client, we can connect with different MCP, let's say servers, okay, or MCP services. Got it? And the entire mechanism we call it as a MCP protocol. So in this video I'll show you how we can use the Cursor ID for this particular MCP host. Okay, so there I'll show you how we can use different let's say tools with the help of this MCP server. Then after this video I'm going to create another video. So there I'm going to show you how we can create agents applications with the help of LangChain, and there will be using this MCP concept. Okay, so guys, you can see here we are having different component like MCP host, and MCP host use something called MCP clients. With the MCP with the help of this MCP clients, it just try to communicate with the MCP server, and MCP server is nothing but some services. Okay, let's say different tools, whether it's a DuckDuckGo, whether it's a SARP API, whether it's a API, whether it's a Wikipedia, whether it's a Airbnb, any kinds of tools you can use here. Okay, I'm going to show you all the different kinds of tool, like those who are providing these kinds of, let's say, MCP server. So there is a very big list. So from there you can actually learn, okay, which tool to use and which tool you can use as a MCP server. Okay, everything I'll let you know. So this was our actually MCP protocol, guys. I think in my previous video I was discussing about it. Now let's try to see how we can set up everything on the cursor ID. So guys, here to set up the cursor ID, just search for cursor IDE. Okay, on the Google, you will see the first website. Just try to open it up, and here just try to download this cursor ID. Okay, as per your let's say machine. Let's say you are using Windows machine, you can download it from here. If you're using Mac machine, okay, you can also download it from here. See, it is having all the guidance for the installations. Okay, so here I'm using Windows machine. So what I did, guys, I already downloaded. So you can see if you click here, it will start the download. So let me just cancel because I already downloaded. So after downloading it, guys, what you have to do, you have to just double click and do the next, and you have to install this particular software. Like the way you install any kinds of software, the same process you have to follow. Okay, so once you have installed this cursor ID, guys, what you can do, you can open up your local folder. Okay, you can open up any kinds of local folder. Let's say here I'm going to create another folder called demo. Okay, and just right click and click on show more options, and here you will see one option called open with cursor. Okay, so if I open it up, so you'll able to see these kinds of interface, and this is nothing but, guys, this is the copy of the VS Code only. Okay, so initially if you're doing it for the first time, it will ask for some configuration, like whether you want to select the dark theme or let's say black theme, so you can select that. Okay, now see, guys, this is the interface, and you can see here you can create files and folder the way you create the files and folder in the VS Code. So let me show you the VS Code as well. So see, this is the same thing as your VS Code. Okay, so here also you can create different files and folder. Okay, you can see here also you can create different files and folder. So for this I have to open a folder here first of all. So let's say here or let me just open it here. I think that would be fine. Let's say I will open in the same directory only. Now you can see this is the VS Code. Okay, only the change you can see in the cursor IDE right hand side, they have integrated the LLM functionality. Okay, so here you can do so here what you can do, you can actually ask different question regarding your code. So let's say here I will give hi. Now if I send the this particular message, now see it is giving you the response. Okay, now see, hello, I'm here to help you with any kinds of coding task, debugging or development questions. Okay, blah blah blah. So here whatever coding you are doing, on top of that, actually you can ask the questions, you can generate the code, you can actually do the debugging operation. So everything you can perform related coding. And internally they're using large language model. So if I show you, let's say if I click here, so see, these are the model actually they're using, okay, in the backend. So that's why, guys, we are using this cursor ID, because if you want to set up the MCP let's say host, so make sure, guys, you have the LLM running. Okay, and another functionality they are having the MCP functionality. Okay, that means the MCP hosting functionality they are having with their applications. Okay, that's why, guys, we are using this particular cursor ID. Okay, now you can close this window. Okay, and if you want to get back the same window again, you can press Ctrl L. Okay, it will give you that particular window. Now here what you can do, guys, let's say if I want to add my MCP, okay, MCP server, that means if I want to connect with different tools, let me so, guys, this is the diagram. So here we'll try to create this MCP host, and it will communicate with the MCP client, okay, with different MCP server. So if I want to connect with different MCP server, guys, I have to do some configuration. So let's try to see how this configuration can be done. So for this, guys, you have to click on the file, and there you will see one option called this one, preferences. Okay, and this cursor settings. Okay, just go inside that, and here left hand side you will see one option called MCP. Okay, I already told you it has the MCP functionality integration, okay, with it. Now see, previously I already added some MCP server here, that's why you can see it is running. Now if you want to add your server here, what you can do, you can click here, add new global MCP server. Now if I click here guys, you can see this is the configuration file. Now how I can get this particular configuration file guys? Okay, because see, these are nothing but our different MCP server. That means different tools. Okay, you can see this is the Playwright tools, this is the Airbnb tools, this is the DuckDuckGo search tools. Okay, what is Playwright? With the help of Playwright, actually you can operate the browser. Let's say you can open the browser, you can search the browser, you can close the browser, anything can perform. And this is from the Microsoft. Now let me show you how many actually tools you are having, and those tools are having actually MCP server. So for this, let me show you one website. So guys, this is the GitHub. You can see the GitHub name is MCP protocol / servers. Okay, if you go inside that, so they have already given all the servers are available. Okay, you can see. So these are actually nothing but your MCP servers. Like you can see AWS KB retrieval, then Brave search, then Fetch, GitHub. Okay, then third party servers is also available. Like you can see, different servers are available. See, Circle CI is also there. Elasticsearch is also there. Grafana is also there. Okay, so if I show you this Tabily is also there. So let's say I want to search for Tabily. Okay, so Tabily should be there. So see guys, Tabily is also there. Okay, let's say I want to search for Airbnb. Airbnb. Okay, see Airbnb is also there. So that's how guys, you are having all kinds of tools, and they have the MCP server. So if you want to see the MCP server, just try to click here. So you'll be able to see that. See, this is the MCP server and this is the configuration file. Okay, so we have to copy this configuration file. Okay, if I want to connect with the MCP server, okay, if I want to make the connection with my MCP server, only I just need to use this configuration file and everything would be taken care. Okay, everything would be taken care. And you can see guys, it is using npx commands. Okay, npx command, it is nothing but your node.js actually commands. Okay, so for this you should have node.js. Okay, they are also telling you before starting, make sure node.js is installed in your desktop. Okay, so to install the node.js guys, just try to search like node.js. Okay, go to the first website and try to download the node.js. Okay, so after downloading it, what you have to do, you have to do the next. Okay, then you have to install the node.js. So once it is done, so what you can do, you can open up your command prompt. So command prompt, and here you can just write node, enter. So it will show you the node.js version. Okay, and if you want to exit it, you can write exit like that. So it will exit your node.js. Okay, so that's how. Make sure guys you have node.js installed, otherwise it won't be running. Okay, so now let me show you guys. So this is your MCP server. Now let's say I want to add this let's say Airbnb server. So what you can do, you can also individually search it. Let's say here I will search, let's say Airbnb. Okay, BNB MCP server. Okay, if you search like that, you will get the GitHub link. Just try to open it up and just go below, and this is the configuration file. Okay, you have to copy this configuration file, make sure. So what I'll do guys, I will open up my this cursor IDE, and the previous configuration I'll try to remove. Okay, I'll try to add the new configuration here. Let me save, and let's say I will use this Airbnb. Okay, so Airbnb, I think you know that Airbnb is a website. So here you can find different hotels. Okay, different hotels in different let's say locations. Okay, so we'll try to use this particular tool. So what I'll do, I'll just try to copy the entire configuration file, and let me open up my ID, and here let me paste it. Okay, so you can see this is the entire configurations. Now I already told you we can add actually multiple let's say multiple actually server. Okay, multiple tools. Let me show you the diagram again. So this is the diagram guys. Here what I told you, I can connect actually multiple servers. Okay, that means multiple services. Okay, multiple tools I can connect, and all the, let's say, configuration will be taken care by the MCP servers. Okay, MCP protocol, it will be taken care. So I only need to manage the configuration file. Okay, so let me add some more let's say services. That means I will be adding some more tools here. So another let's say servers you can connect. Let's say I will be connecting this Playwright. Okay, Playwright MCP server. So what is Playwright? Playwright is a actually server from the Microsoft. With the help of that, you can do the web browsing. Let me show you. So here is the official GitHub guys. You can read here. So you can also search about this Playwright. Okay, Playwright. So you can see Playwright is an open source automation library for the browser testing and web scraping developed by Microsoft. Okay, so this is the server of the this one, your Playwright MCP. So here what you can do, you can get the configuration file from here, configuration from here. So what you can do, you can copy this. So what I will do, I'll just copy, because here I already have the MCP configuration. You can see, okay, MCP servers. Inside that I have Airbnb. Okay, now I'll add another one. How to add another one? So you have to copy from here. Okay, so Playwright. So I'll copy till here. Okay, till this particular bracket. Now I'll try to add it to my MCP JSON file. Okay, now here, so this is your first, okay, first server. After first server, I'll take a comma, then I will add the next one. Okay, this is nothing but my Playwright. Now let's say I want to add another one. Let's say I want to add DuckDuckGo. So what I will do, I'll do it for the DuckDuckGo. So if you search here, let's say DuckDuckGo MCP server. So this is the server, guys. You can see. Okay, if you go below, make sure it is using npx command. Okay, not any other commands. So here, let me copy the DuckDuckGo as well, and here I'm going to add it. So after this Playwright, I'm going to add the DuckDuckGo. So that's how, guys, you can add as many as server you can. Okay, as many as tool you can. It's up to you. So let me show you now whether it would be work or not. So for this, now if I get back to my cursor settings, okay, now you can see it is connected. But for you, initially it will show you some error. Okay, it will show you some error. For this, what you have to do, you have to restart this particular cursor ID. Just try to exit. Okay, just try to exit and just try to reopen it again. So I'll reopen it again. Okay, so once you reopen, you will see that this YOLO mark. Okay, the YOLO mark means it is getting connected. Okay, with this particular server. You can see Airbnb is connected, Playwright is also connected, DuckDuckGo is also connected. So once you see this green light, that means everything is connected. And if you see any kinds of red mark, that means there is some issue with that connections. Okay, you can see it is also enabled. And what this Airbnb can do, so they have already given. You can see what this Playwright can do. It can browser close operations, browser wait operations, browser resize operations, browser search operations. Okay, everything it can perform. Okay, and DuckDuckGo, I think you already know that this is a web search tool. Okay, now let me use this servers. Okay, use these tools from the cursor ID. Okay, so cursor ID provides one I think chat window I already showed you. From here only you can do the let's say testing operations. So let's say here I will search. Here I will give a message. Let's say please open, okay, google.com, okay, and search for DSwithBappy. So it should open the google.com because here we are using Playwright. Okay, Playwright actually MCP server, Playwright tools. Okay, and I think you know that Playwright tools can open the browser and it can do the search operation and everything. Okay, so let me just send the message here. Okay, just simply send the message. See, it will automatically decide which tool to use. Okay, with respect to your commands you are giving here. It is telling you, I will help you to navigate the Google and perform the search operation. Let me break down the steps. First of all, I will navigate to the Google's homepage. Okay, now it is, see, it is calling the MCP tool, which one? Your Playwrights. Okay, and from the Playwrights it is calling which function? Browser navigate. Okay, now it is telling just run the tool. I'll run the tool. Now see, guys, it is opening the google.com. Okay, it is opening the google.com. Now it is again doing another step. Now it will search for the DSwithBappy. Okay, it is you can see it is suggesting DSwithBappy. I have to search. Now again I will click on run tool. Now if I open my browser, now see DSwithBappy, it has opened. Okay, now if you write another thing, let's say just try to open the first link, try to open the YouTube channel, everything it can do. Okay, everything it can do. Amazing, right? So this is the simple way we can make the connections. We can like set up the MCP server, guys. Okay, now our MCP server is running. You can see MCP server is running and it is hosted on this particular cursor ID. Okay, from here actually we can do different let's say operation right now. Okay, I will also show you the programmatical one. Let's see if you want to create any kinds of applications. So how to do it with the help of Python, LangChain. Okay, I'll also show you how we can use different large language model. Okay, everything I'm going to show you. No need to worry. Now let's say I will give another let's say prompt here. uh, Please provide some hotels list in, let's say, USA. Now it is searching for the hotel list. Now let me see what tool it actually it will now let's see what tool it will use. Now see, it is trying to use Airbnb search. Now run through. Now it is telling apologize for technical issues. So maybe some issue are there with the Airbnb right now. Okay, some technical issues there. Now it is trying to use an again this one Airbnb search. Let me execute. Okay, now it is connected. Okay, now it is using Airbnb search. Now you can see some hotel list actually it is trying to provide me in the USA with the budget as well. Okay, amazing. Now you can do any kinds of, let's say guys, I mean, you can give any kinds of prompt. Okay, it will use, these are the tool real time. It will give you the response. Got it? So amazing actually things this particular MCP, because previously we used to write manual code for that if I want to use any kinds of tools. Now with just a single configuration, okay, with just a single configuration, only I just need to add the configuration, that means configuration of that particular MCP server, and everything would be done automated way. Got it? Everything would be done in an automated way. And this cursor ID using some you can say large language model, okay, in the backends. Now in the next video guys, what I will show you, I will show you how we can use Python LangChains, okay, and the entire MCP, okay, MCP concept to create a agents applications. That means we'll try to create a assistant agents applications. So there whatever operations we have done on the this cursor ID, that means in the graphical interface, okay, we'll try to do everything in a programmatic way. Okay, so yes guys, this was all about it, and I will share all the link, okay, all the necessary link in the description sections. So from there you can open it up, and all the setups actually you can do. So once all the setup is ready guys, we can start the development, because for the development I need these are the setup. So if you have the setup guys, definitely you won't be facing any kinds of issue. And guys, the same thing you can also perform with the help of this cloud desktop. Okay, so I also have the cloud desktop with me. Okay, you can see this is the cloud desktop. So I will also show you how we can configure these are the MCP server on the cloud desktop, okay, in some video. But I like this cursor ID, okay, because it's like more interactive and all, so you can use it. Okay, so yes guys, this is all about. I hope you liked it. So in my next video I'm going to show you one MCP projects. With that guys, thank you so much, and I will see you next time.